What up, Sagittarius? How you guys doing? Y'all know my baby girl is a Sag, so I'm surprised, but y'all kind of came up in the queue. Sag was like, look, we want to know what's going on. So I was like, let's do it. What are we going to look into, Sagittarius? Now, I do feel like some of you may be like hit by Cupid's arrow. Like you may not even be looking for it. Like I don't want love. I want money. I'm focused on what I need to do. I ain't even trying to be with nobody. They ain't nothing but trouble. But they coming. Now, here's the thing. Keep an open mind. They could be different than what you expect, what you're attracted to, what you're looking for. You may even look at them the first time and be like, I don't think so. You may, but it looks like at some point you're gonna get hit. The bug is gonna bite you. The arrow's gonna hit you, and you're gonna be like, okay, let me look at this person a little bit differently. So Sag, I do feel like you have somebody who's coming in now. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Could be another fire sign. Could possibly be Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, but I'm leaning more towards water. Now, of course, if that's not their sign and we don't get too caught up on that, could be somebody that is starts off like a friendship. They're easy to talk to. Maybe that's why you don't even understand you're about to get got, because you're like, okay, you know what, we're just friends. But they could be from a different culture. Maybe they do something different than you, believe in something different than you, come from someplace different than you, could be a different race. But I do feel like that you may not think that it's going to blend in, but you may actually make a love connection with this. Now, I do feel, and I get on my daughter all the time about this budget, because she thinks money grows on trees. Pretty sure she does. I'm almost positive. But some of you got to make sure that you're not doing emotional spending. Like, I want to buy it, I want to buy it, I want to buy it. And the money's not there. Some of you are definitely moving your credit card bills up a little bit higher. Your balance is up because you're just buying things. Could be boredom. Could be emotional spending. But Spirit is like, you know what? Pull back, because you may have some bills that come in that you have to take care of. So you want to make sure that that money is there. If you have a savings, Sagittarius, don't mess with it. Try not to mess with it. Because I feel like that you may get in a little jam when it comes to finances. Now, some of you are stressed about money. You may have been furloughed. You may have been laid off. So it's almost like I got to pay my bills. I want to buy things. When is the money coming in? I do feel like if you've been furloughed, a few of you are going to definitely get a call back. It's like you're going back to where you were. For some of you, Spirit is kind of like it played out. It played out. If you don't get called back, move forward, find another job. If you do get called back and you're not really sure that's where I want to be, find another job. Because for some of you, you had already kind of hit the wall with it. You know, the pandemic may have just come in and like really sealed the deal. But for some of you, you're like, you know what? I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to go work there anymore. Some of you are in your car going, oh, I got to get out, because you don't want to go in the building. So if you feel that way, definitely pull away, go find another job. Now, Sagittarius, for a few of you, I'm definitely getting losing someone. This could be definitely somebody transitioning in your life. For a few, this person may have been sick and you may have had time to kind of come to grips with it. But there may be some that it kind of catches them off guard. And my condolences if you're going through that. It's never easy. Never easy. But I normally don't read on death, but I keep feeling it strongly that for some of you, you may have a parent or a grandparent or somebody that is about to transition. You may have already known this, but Spirit is saying, you know, be prepared for that, because it is happening. Now, I am getting some issues with stress. For a few of you, this could be work. Some of you, you may be trying to learn something or maybe start something with education. You're like, oh my God, am I going to be able to do it? Is it going to be too heavy? You know, am I going to be able to complete this? So I feel like there may be some anxiety that's coming in really quick. So be really careful that you don't jump it. You know, like you sign up for a class or you sign up for a program, and before you even take it, you're like, oh my God, I'm not gonna pass it. I'm not gonna do well. Don't put that energy. Don't think about it, because I feel like some of you, you're manifesting. Your thoughts are bringing in things. So if you're signing up for something and it's challenging, you're strong. You're a fire sign. You can do it. if you think you can't do it, you may overthink yourself out of it and sabotage. But you can do it. You're a fire sign. You're smart. You got it. All right, Sag. So let's look at these cards, see what's coming in. Sagittarius, 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 Sagittarius. I definitely feel like there's some travel that's coming in. Some of you may be waiting for things to open back up so you can get on the road. Trips are going to be planned. Vacations, possibly. Okay, we have the 9 of Wands. The 5 of Blades. That frees up. 3 of Blades. Oh. The Hermit. 8 of Blades. 4 of Blades. So some of y'all might really be dealing with an air sign. 5 of Coins. That's that budget. Watch your money. Queen of Cups. Could be that new person coming in. The Moon. 6 of Blades. Let's see what else we got. Knight of Cups. The Fool. Take a chance on love with me, Sagittarius. High Priestess, but my intuition telling me not to. 4 of Cups, you may shut it down. Let's see what we got going on, Sagittarius. Okay, some of you definitely are dealing with some type of conflict. Because we have the 5 of Blades and then we have 3 of Blades. So normally 3 of Blades is emotional hurt. You know, I trusted you. I thought we were friends. I thought you loved me and you let me down. So there's some conflict. Somebody found something out. Something was said. A third party interfered in a relationship. Whatever happened, it brought in conflict. And some of you are kind of feeling some kind of way about it. With the 9 of Wands, we got somebody who feels like they're being beat up. So you may be having this issue where you're like, okay, you're not listening to me. You're not listening to what I'm telling you. Or you may be butting heads with somebody where it's like, look, you know, I'm trying to explain something to you and you're not getting it. And some of you feel like you're being beat up. Like you're not listening to me, or you're coming out of a conversation with somebody just feeling like, so exasperated and irritated. Now, for a few of you, this could be something going on in a relationship problem, because sometimes with the 3 of Blades, we do have cheating. Normally, it's outside influence, somebody coming in, and this could be in a relationship. You could be married, you could be dating somebody. Something comes in, and it causes a problem, emotional hurt, conflict. Some of you may be having a friend. Maybe there's 3 of you. 2 of you are hanging out too much. The third one feels out. Something is said. There's conflict. Could even be a co-worker getting in your business. Whatever it is, some of you may be feeling like you're on the attack. You know, like, why are you fucking with me? Why are you messing with me? So we definitely have conflict coming in. With the 5 of Blades, some of you are like, fuck it. I'm pulling back. I don't want to deal with you. I don't want to talk with you. I don't want to see you. I'm blocking you on social media. I'm done. So for a few of you, you're pulling back. You're going into your hermit mode. Somebody may have pissed you off enough where you're like, you know what? Can't deal with you right now. Looks like there may be issues with money. I don't see the Pentacle cards around here, but I get something about arguments about money. Some of you are like, you know, I know my position, or I know what's going on. Stop repeating it. Or either you may be talking to somebody, you know, maybe you have a joint bank account, you know, you're spending too much money. But I do get maybe some type of disagreement with money. Hermit mode, though, is like I'm pulling back. Now, for some of you, I definitely feel you could be starting school. You could be starting some program where you're like, I don't want to be distracted. I don't want the issues, because I got something that I need to do, something that I need to focus on. So I feel for a few of you, even though things are opening back up, you're not going out. You're not trying to put yourself out there. You're like, I'm fine in my house. I'm fine with what I'm doing. So I feel like there's this pull away from people. Now, for some of you, you may feel like conflict is causing you, or energy is causing you to feel trapped. I do get a feeling of wanting to do more and maybe the money's not there. Or wanting to do more, but maybe you can't get up and go and travel like you want to. This is somebody that's kind of getting really irritated in their environment. It's like, I'm not happy. I'm not comfortable. And you could be complaining about it. And maybe that is the issue. Maybe somebody's complaining and there's conflict. But I definitely get, if you're in a toxic environment where you're arguing with somebody, or you just feel like you're constantly in some type of drama. Some of you are like, I'm over it. I'm over it. But maybe you feel boxed in with it, Sagittarius. So I feel like for a few, you're going to be looking for this way out. But I feel before you get the way out, you got to pull back and you're like, I don't want to talk to people because I need to go inside my head and figure something out. Definitely, it shows that you need some time. You need some time away. You need some time to yourself. That could be with the Four of Blades, exhaustion, tired. I'm tired of thinking. I'm tired of talking. I'm tired of conflict. So the hermit mode, pulling away. We got feeling trapped, and that could be part of why you're feeling away. And for some of you, you're tired, you're exhausted, you're looking for that opening to get out. I feel like there's a vacation, there's a trip, there's something that's coming in. You're going to go talk to somebody. Some of you are really making plans. Maybe later on in the year, I'm going on a trip. I get island feel. So some of you may have been planning to go to like Jamaica or Aruba or the Bahamas or something like that. Maybe you put it off and now you're trying to get back on your plans. Or for some of you, you're like, you know what, fuck it. I'm going on a vacation. I'm taking a trip. Now, I think the issue for some of you that may be causing the frustration, we have the Five of Coins. Sometimes this is a lack, a feeling of lack. I don't have enough. I don't have enough money. I don't have enough food. I'm not getting enough love. Whatever it is, it's like I don't feel good. There's a lack of something. The thing about it is I do feel there's money coming in. I feel like some of you, the money may be trickling in though. It's like I need more money to come in. I want something bigger. This could be a check. I get something where there's something coming to you, stimulus, unemployment, some type of money that's going to be coming your way, but it's less than what you want. It's less than what you get on a regular basis. So I feel for some of you, you're a little bit worried about this. I get some stress. Like, how am I going to do certain things because I don't have this money coming in the way I need? Now, this is a temporary thing, and it could be why Spirit is like, watch your budget. Don't spend money on shit you don't need. Don't go buy things because we're tight right now. We got money coming in, but we may have shit to do with the money. So they're telling you don't spend it. And some of you are feeling trapped. You're feeling in this energy, and it's like, okay, I just want to go on Amazon and shop. I just want to go to the dollar store and buy shit that I don't need because it's going to make me feel better. You got to watch your budget, though, okay? I do feel, like I said, this is temporary. For a few of you, if there is a dip in your money and you feel like there's something less coming in, you do have an opportunity that's going to be coming in, bringing in more money. We have the Six of Blades, moving from a difficult situation to something where there's smoother sailing. When we look at this picture, he took off his backpack. Maybe it had bricks in it. Maybe, it had too much stuff. Whatever it was causing the ice to crack because the weight of it. Feeling burdened. So some of you are taking that off your shoulders and you're like, okay, now I feel like I can maneuver a little bit better. I don't feel like I'm so trapped in a situation. So I do feel if you've been feeling really stifled, trapped, feeling like you're in an environment that you're not getting out of, you're moving forward. The progress is slow. I will give you that. It's not moving fast. I mean, I don't know how well they ice skate, but I know I kind of have to rock a little bit and, push a little bit and then, balance before I get moving. So if you're an avid ice skater and you know what you're doing, this energy is coming in a little bit faster for you. If you're somebody like me that's from Texas, we don't get ice down here, and it's like I got to figure it out as I go. I feel like it's moving a little bit slower for you. The thing about it is showing there's some things that are happening in the background that maybe you don't see behind the scenes. And I don't feel like they're negative because we got the Fool card. Taking a leap of faith. Taking a step. I'm sorry, guys. I hate when that happens, when it freezes. Taking a step towards something new. Now, for some of you, I feel like this is a new job, a new opportunity. The High Priestess is saying use your intuition, use your discernment. If this is what you want, talk to your ancestors, talk to Spirit, and then make the decision. I feel for some that you are. There's this thing that's coming in, and it could be a new opportunity. I do see money coming in. So some of you may be contacted about a job or a position, and you're like, you know what, I hadn't thought about it. Don't know if it's going to fit me. Not really sure how I'm going to work with it. But remember, there's something going on behind the scenes. Could be spirit guidance because it's showing that you're going to take the leap of faith. Okay, I want to do it. Maybe I need to move. I'm scared, but I'm going to do it. Maybe, it's time for me to leave this job. I'm a little bit worried about it. Don't know if I'm going to land on my feet, but I'm going to do it. So the Fool card is showing somebody definitely taking a leap of faith and trying something out. Now, with the High Priestess, intuition, discernment. Communication with the ancestors. Maybe you're getting signs. You're seeing numbers. 555, 353, 222. Something that is communicating with you to pay attention. Pay attention to where spirit is kind of working in your life. What are they moving you towards? It is showing something about gifts opening too. So I feel for a few of you, you may even come across this thing where your mediumship is opening up, your hearing spirit, your seeing spirit, because I feel like there's something that's going to be coming in that is very, very connected to the ancestors, connected to some type of growth for you. So if you've been asking for your gifts to open up, they're going to open up. It's almost like spirit is like, I hear you. Some of you may even get animals, that stray animals that are coming around it. Maybe you end up adopting a cat or a dog or something that keeps coming in your yard. A familiar appears. For some of you, I feel like this animal is coming into your life in a time where you need guidance or you need some type of structure, and maybe they help balance you. But I definitely get something with an animal that's coming in, and for some of you, it may be a cat. Maybe a cat, but we got a couple of things on here. We got a fox, we got 2 cats. I do feel studying. Some of you may be opening yourselves up to the occult, to alchemy, looking into things a little bit deeper. You're gifted already, Sagittarius. If you're already feeling this, you're gifted already, but I feel some of you, let's open it up. Let's open it up. The moon card could be bringing to light something that was hidden, something that was underneath, spiritual growth for some of you. But I feel if you're afraid of it, a few of you are going to go like, you know what, fuck it. Let me go ahead. Let me get the book. Let me get the reading. Let me talk to this mentor. It's almost like you're going to move forward. Yeah, definitely with spiritual growth moving in. Now, we got the Queen of Cups. We got the Knight of Cups. Some of you could be dealing with a love interest that's coming in. Could be an age difference between you and this person. For a few, I just feel like they're different. They're not what you expect. And I might need to pull love cards on that real quick. But I feel like you have somebody who's coming in. They could be your age. They could be younger. There could be an age difference. You could be the older person or the younger person. But I do feel a connection that is spiritual. This could be a soulmate. They may not look the way you want them to look, but they feel the way you want them to feel, if that makes sense. I kind of get that. Like, you know what? I thought you were going to be taller. Or I thought you were going to be this way. But I feel you. I feel you. And even though I'm a little bit unsure about this connection, I'm going to take a chance. I feel like some of you are. And I think with the High Priestess, it's because you're going to feel this person. I feel your energy. I feel your vibe. I feel like I know you. There's something really fluid coming in for you guys. A connection where it's not just the physical. If you normally pick people by what they look like, some of you may be surprised that the person that you end up with may not be your ideal look or what you are attracted to. But you may realize that something comes around and you're like looking at them differently. Like, you know what? I do like this. I am attracted to this. So I do feel that something is going to be opening up for sure. That's for some. Now for a few others, I feel like you have something coming in where either you're holding back, and it could be because you're like, you're different than what I thought. For some of you, it could be the person who comes in and, they like you, but they're holding back. But I get something with somebody holding back their feelings, not putting everything out there, not wanting to put everything out there. Let me look at the love cards real quick. Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Sagittarius. Definitely getting for some of you control issues. Like, no, I'm not ready for love. I'm focused on money. I don't want to do this. I kind of like you, but I don't want to do this. For some of you, definitely there is a connection. But I do get differences where you may have a belief system that they don't believe in. But there is some type of spiritual connection there. Let's see. Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Sagittarius. Oh, for some of you, this could be the one. You may be meeting somebody that really is different, but you realize at some point, I'm moving forward. This is my person. This is my partner. And it could be a water sign. Definitely could be a water sign. Could be somebody coming from long distance. Yeah. Could be somebody coming from long distance. But some of you definitely are going to connect with a soulmate. I didn't see you coming. I got shot in the ass with a Cupid arrow. And now, let's do it. Let's do it. We're going to do it. Let's do it. I feel like there is an energy of maybe cat and mouse. I don't want you. I don't want you. I don't want you. Okay, I want you. So I feel like there's something that's coming in. Some of you, I feel like you could be meeting this person in a group. This could be online. This could be in some type of dating group. This could even be at a work function or a social function where, like I said, you might not be looking for this person and they come in. Some of you are really focused on money right now. It's like, I don't really care about love. I'm not trying to be in love. I'm trying to pay my bills. I'm trying to take care of things that I need to. So I do feel like there is this big thing of, let me focus on my goals right now. I don't want to do this. You're going to move forward. You are putting the energy in, and it is showing that something is going to open up for you guys. The money situation, I know it dips. You feel like you don't have enough, but you do have other opportunities that are going to be coming in. The Fool card is showing taking a leap of faith, starting something new. Five of Coins is temporary energy. But it is telling you, watch your budget. Don't overspend. Don't buy things that you don't need just because you want them. Because it is showing at the end, you're going to meet something. What you laughing about?
Because I was contemplating on buying some stuff I don't need.
Sagittarius. Contemplating on buying something that she don't need. See?
And I already know, I'm like, should I spend it? I should save it. But I want to get this.
So what was the conclusion? You going to save the money or are you going to buy it?
I don't know, because I really want these palettes.
Sagittarius. So for some of you, definitely watch the spending, because Spirit is saying if you don't need it, you don't need it right now. You don't. Take care of things that you have to. I mean, I know it gets, bothersome having to just pay bills. Buy you some ice cream, buy you something small. Don't make big purchases right now, especially if you don't have the money. I do feel like some of you may be dealing with, if you're in a relationship, there may be deception. You may be finding out that somebody you were dealing with is seeing more than one person, or you thought you were the only one, and now they're coming into the equation of it, and you're like, you know what, I don't know if this person is cheating on me, but I feel something is off. So I feel like you could be looking at somebody a little bit deeper. Like, waiting for them to go use the bathroom so you can pick up their phone, or, looking at them that every time they get a phone call, they go outside or they go in the other room. Some of you may be suspecting someone else. I get this energy of not trusting, and it could be because maybe you're dealing with somebody who lies, who you caught them before, and maybe the energy is there. And with this Three of Swords, Three of Blades, this person is hurt. She's crying. We got the picture of her and her man in the background, and then she finds out something and she's just hurt. Now, she could be sewing something, because we got the broken heart on the table, but she is putting pins in a heart, so she's a worker. You might want to be careful. If you're cross-watching and you're fucking over Sagittarius, you might want to be careful.
Be careful.
They could be putting some pins. They could be personal concerns. If you left a t-shirt, some underwear, hair, whatever, some of y'all might get got by somebody who's hurting. I definitely feel like not wanting to give up on a relationship, but realizing that maybe you can't move forward with it. And it may be because you've forgiven somebody more than one time, Sagittarius. For some of you, you could be tired going into this. I mean, we got somebody who feels like they've been beat up, like they're defending themselves, having to defend themselves. And it may be old energy. A toxic relationship, moving away from something that you just don't feel is good for you. I do get possessiveness. Some of you may think it's cute at the beginning, and then it turns into something that's a little bit weird. Like, when you go to the bathroom, they're standing outside the door. Weird. I'm over at my parents' house and you're calling me 15 times. Weird. Like, FaceTime me so I'll know you're there. So some of you could be dealing with somebody who's a little bit possessive and you feel drained by this relationship. Now, it's general read. You could be doing this to somebody else, because, you are a fire sign and y'all can be a little bit overbearing.
I'm not. I just don't want to hear you flirting outside my door.
Whatever. Why you putting my business on the thing? Why you see how you just stung? Trying to put my business out on the thing.
That's not your business.
Whatever, Sagittarius. Be gone,
That's
demon.
not her
Be gone,
business.
demon. So,
That was a lie.
so some of y'all taking a leap of faith. Taking a leap of faith. You're moving forward with something. And I feel for some, it's gonna be love. It is gonna be love. You're gonna take a chance with it. I do feel that there's something coming in with education that brings in more money. So you could be completing a goal or completing something that brings in more money. So if you are furloughed right now and you're out of a job, maybe look back into going to school, look into certification programs, continuing education programs, because I do feel like there's something where you're going to gravitate or sign up for that actually puts you in a better financial position. You may walk away from a job and focus on education or something new because you feel like it's the right time to do it, and it looks like it is. Now I'm going to pull a card from Madame Endora's fortune telling deck. See what else we got going on for you. See what else. Sagittarius. What is the message for them, Spirit? What is the message for them? Okay, one more card, Spirit. One more card. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Okay. So, the first thing that we have is your energy. Now, it's saying reckless actions lead to conflict. We saw that in the original pull. You got conflict that's going to come in. Some of you may already be in the midst of it. A few of you might be coming out of it. Some of you may be going into it. Depends on where you're at on the cycle. But it is showing, be really careful about the energy, arguments, just like that demon over there that came through here. Some of you may really be saying some things, that you can't take back, or somebody might be doing this to you and it turns into some type of argument. I kind of get choose your battles wisely. Don't let somebody push your button if you know that they're trying to. Because for some of you, I feel like somebody's just kind of poking the bear. For a few of you, though, I feel like you're going to say something, and to you it's not a big deal. And then it gets out, and then everything just goes crazy, and you're like, okay, what happened? What happened? Now, the key card, locked doors can now be opened. So for some of you, if you have been feeling like you're hitting a brick wall, and I feel like it's more so with jobs. I feel this is more for somebody who has been putting in resumes, putting in applications, going to the interviews, putting the footwork in, and nothing is coming through. Locked doors are not going to be open, which means that you're coming to the end of a cycle where things that were stagnant, not moving forward, are actually going to start moving forward for you. And for some of you, I feel like it's going to take you to a new job with really good money. So be open with the Fool card. Take that leap of faith. You're going to land on your feet. Be strong. Don't talk yourself out of anything, because it looks like that you have things coming in. With that 8 of Swords, that's self-imposed. The energy is like, I can't move, I can't do. I feel stuck, I feel trapped. You're not. You're a fire sign. You can burn a bitch down, walk out the building. So don't put yourself in that bubble and think, I can't move out of this. You can and you will. All right, Sagittarius? Love you guys.